I have a good relationship with her, and I think she likes me. If I take over, I can close the deal smoothly. Oh, and one more thing. Matsumi agreed to marry me.
How about coming overseas with me as my assistant?
What? What?
Keiichi is going overseas?
Phew, that should do it for these documents. My name is Keiichi Sato. I work in sales at Tokimeki Foods, a general food company.
Good work today, Keiichi.
Masumi Sato from the accounting department is my wife. Hey Keiichi, good job! This is my boss, Ikesugi. So you managed to pitch our stuff to Yui from Doki Doki at our party last week, and landed a meeting? Yes, that's right. I have a good relationship with her, and I think she likes me. If I take over, I can close the deal smoothly.
Huh? Then why not let Iksugi handle it? With his good looks, he'll win both her heart and the deal.
No, this is my project. I want to accomplish this on my own. Oh, and one more thing. Matsumi agreed to marry me. What? Sorry about this. I'll make sure to pay what I owe. Jeez, I thought something was going on between you two.
I see. So that's how it is, Mr. Iksugi.
Miss Nagisa, I didn't realize you were here. She's Nagisa Mariko, a strict but warm-hearted president.
I was listening the whole time, and yikes, you guys are dropping the ball both professionally and personally. Keiichi, I'll introduce you to an excellent lawyer. Make sure you take full advantage of it.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, about letting Iksugi handle the Doki Doki Core deal? Are you really that close with Miss Matsukawa?
Of course. She can't stop smiling whenever she's talking to me.
Oh, now I'm getting a little jealous. That's not what I heard. When I was on the phone with Miss Matsukawa yesterday, she was like, "Who's Iksugi again?"
What?
Looks like Matsukawa doesn't really remember you, Iksugi.
That's a bit of a shock.
Hey, Keiichi, if you're interested, Tokimeki Core is opening a new branch overseas next month. It's a major move for the company, and I'll be working overseas for a while. Would you like to come with me as my assistant?
What? What?
Keiichi is going overseas?
I'll go instead.
But Mr. Iksugi, weren't you interested in the deal with Doki Doki Core?
No, I just wasn't aware of the overseas opportunity.
Oh, I'm quite sure I informed everyone about the new branch.
Ah, yes, I was aware of it, but I didn't realize there was a job opportunity.
Keiichi has handled numerous overseas products since joining the company. He's also helped with establishing new connections. But Mr. Iksugi's numbers were crazy high compared to the others. That being said, Iksugi, you've primarily worked with products that already have a strong domestic distribution, and most of your overseas business has been with companies we already have established relationships with.
Well, that's true.
The main objective of this overseas assignment is to develop new markets. If you ask me, Keiichi might actually be a better fit for this role than you.
I see.
And if you're so confident in your ability to handle the Doki Doki Core deal, then I see no reason to force Keiichi to be involved in that negotiation. So what do you think? Keiichi, what are your thoughts on this?
Right. Honestly, I'm really excited about this opportunity to take on new challenges overseas. There's a chance I'll meet new people too.
What? You're moving on way too fast.
Masumi, you casually badmouth other customers at restaurants. And honestly, I've been reaching my limit with you for a while now.
This can't be happening.
So, yep. Mr. Ikesugi, please take good care of Masumi.
That said, Keiichi, I expect you to properly follow through where it matters.
Well, whatever. At least I secured the Doki Doki Corp deal for myself.
Now then, let's see which of us comes out on top.
1 month later. Nice to meet you, Mr. Ikesugi. I'm Yasuda, the head of sales at Doki Doki Corp. Mr. Yasuda, it's a pleasure to meet you. Will Miss Matsukawa be joining us later? No, Matsukawa won't be attending this meeting. Well, since Matsukawa-san arranged this, I thought... Of course. However, I've worked under Matsukawa for many years, and I've been given full authority to handle all company contracts. I see. That makes sense. This isn't how I expected things to go. 1 hour later. That concludes the product proposal from our company. Do you have any questions? Let's see. I only have questions. Huh? Doki Doki is a Japanese chain with 100 branches nationwide. One of our most popular dishes is the Doki Doki Omurice. Mr. Sato is a huge fan of that omurice, and because he loves it so much, he suggested changing the ketchup. Yes, he conveyed that passion to me directly. Right. To be honest, from your presentation and materials, it's hard to see what makes this new ketchup so great. Which part exactly? First of all, the information in your presentation seems almost identical to what's in the materials. Well, Sato created the framework for this, and I added some details. So in essence, the content isn't much different from what Sato had planned to present. That's precisely the issue. Mr. Sato didn't just read from the materials, he expanded on them and provided deeper insights. In a way, he used the documents like a menu, guiding us through the key points rather than just repeating them. I apologize. However, when it comes to business negotiations, everyone has their own style. I tend to focus on explaining the materials in detail, so naturally... That's completely understandable. However, both Matsukawa and I valued his approach, which is why we requested the negotiation in the first place. Since you've taken over, wouldn't it make sense to conduct the meeting in a way that aligns with Sato's style to some extent? We did inform you about this beforehand, didn't we? I'm sorry. I didn't realize they valued his approach so much. Now that I think about it, I never even asked what they appreciated about Keiichi. I should have asked. Okay, I think that covers all my questions about negotiating. Let's talk about the product specs. Yes.
When is the next meeting scheduled?
Let's see. The next one is at 2 p.m., so in about 2 hours.
We have some time then. Maybe we should grab some lunch. Oh, hang on. A call from Japan. Hello?
Hello. This is Yasuda from Doki Doki Corp. Do you have a moment?
Oh, hey, Yasuda. What's happening? Relax. It's break time.
Ah, in that case, about that ketchup deal Sato passed on to Ikesugi. Things aren't matching up with what we heard, and it's getting pretty confusing.
I see. Can you explain the details?
We then listened to the details about Ikesugi's negotiation.
So that's the situation. Sato, what do you think?
Well, it's quite different from what I originally planned. I believe it also deviates significantly from what we had discussed with Matsukawa in advance. What should we do, Nagisa? At this rate, we may have no choice but to cancel the negotiation.
I apologize, Yasuda. If possible, I'd like Sato to return to Japan next week and renegotiate things.
Understood. When it comes to the ketchup, we want to make sure it's something we're completely satisfied with. So we'd appreciate your cooperation. I'm truly sorry. This is completely my fault. Yeah, that's fine, but I remembered you seemed very sure about this deal and wanted to take Sato's position. Seeing how things turned out, it seems like keeping Sato in charge would have been a better choice. Given everything Nagisa's done for us, both the company and personally, I think we can give it another shot. Actually, Nagisa and I go way back. We were classmates in university. Oh, really? After that, I temporarily returned to Japan and successfully finalized the deal. A year later, I completed my overseas assignment and returned home. Welcome back, Sato. Nagisa. Your achievements abroad have made quite the impact here in Japan. Thanks to you guys, we're going to save so much time and money on imports now. You're seriously crushing it over there. Our overseas team rocks.
That's right. Just as Vice President Ono said, it was all thanks to you leading the team, Sato. I couldn't have asked for a better person to have by my side.
I truly feel honored by that. Nagisa, what do you think? Don't you believe Sato is ready to take on a role that reflects his contributions?
I do.
Role?
Eiichi Sato, we'd like to offer you the head of sales position.
Wait, what? Head of sales? I haven't even made it to department supervisor.
Sato, ever since your overseas assignment was decided, you've put in an incredible amount of effort. We've been watching your dedication behind the scenes.
Up until now, you may not have had many opportunities. And you've likely faced various challenges and obstacles. However, this experience has proven that when you are placed in an environment where you can truly showcase your abilities, your performance is nothing short of exceptional.
You don't have to give us an answer right away.
Understood. I'd appreciate it if you could give me just one day to think it over. Hold on a moment. Why am I not being considered for this position?
That's right. Iksugi has consistently delivered great results over the years. Indeed, we thoroughly discussed this matter with upper management and all the members of the sales department. However, Iksugi, while you have an impressive track record and are highly regarded by your colleagues, your failure in Doki Doki Core negotiation was a major setback. But that's like the only thing, right? When it comes to Doki Doki Core, you made two big mistakes. What? After the stuff with Doki Doki, we had you handle another product negotiation.
Wait! But this time, Miss Matsukawa was in charge. I thought we had a great meeting.
Matsukawa reported that you didn't implement any of Yasuda's suggestions.
What?
That's right.
Thing is, the Doki Doki Corp isn't the only issue here. Yasuda's whole approach just doesn't click with me.
That's fair. Sato also has his own way of handling negotiations. But whenever negotiations aren't going your way, you always drag Sato or someone else from sales along, right?
Well, yes, that's true.
But in your meeting with Matsukawa, you said you handled all the past negotiations by yourself. It turns out you made similar remarks in several other cases as well. A department head isn't about working alone. It's about fostering collaboration with the team. Also, Iksugi, I've received reports that your attitude and motivation vary significantly depending on the client. Yeah, you've got the looks and style, but that might complicate things. But these aren't just misunderstandings. There's tons of them. But isn't it a bit much to let something like that affect his professional evaluation? Is that so? Then I'd rather not bring this up. But what do you mean? You ran into problems with Janjan Core around 6 months ago, right, Iksugi?
That was just a minor disagreement with the representative.
3 days ago, I received a report that you were involved in another dispute with the same representative, this time over a personal matter.
Now that you mention it, I had a meeting with Janjan Corp yesterday, and I noticed they had a new representative.
That's right. The reason is...
I get it now. I sincerely apologize. Sato is definitely the right person for the job.
Huh? Wait, what's with the sudden change in your attitude?
No. After listening to everything, I realized that Keiichi is far more qualified for the role.
Why are you acting so sketchy? The moment Janjan Corp gets mentioned, you totally change.
It has nothing to do with Janjan Corp.
Oh, right. I actually have a high school classmate working at Janjan Corp. Maybe I should give them a call and see what they know.
Wait, Masumi, hold on. Let's not rush into things.
If there's nothing to hide, then there's no reason to panic, right?
Keiichi, do something. Director Sato, please! Ikesugi, this isn't something I can fix. Damn it. If only you hadn't landed that deal with Doki Doki Corp.
That's not the issue here, Ikisugi. Whether Sato secured the contract or not, your work ethic has had some serious flaws. Despite all the advice people gave you, you refuse to listen. That's the real problem.
Ugh, damn it. I worked so hard to become a department head. Masumi's conversation with a former classmate at Janjan Corp revealed several compliance violations linked to Ikesugi, which eventually cost him his job. Ikesugi had to start over from scratch, enduring strict supervision from various higher-ups. Paying alimony to both Masumi and Keiichi? How did it come to this? Masumi left Ikesugi and married another man, but her poor attitude led to constant conflicts, eventually dragging her into legal troubles again. Before anyone could notice, Masumi vanished from the company. Thank you again for today's meeting. No, the pleasure is all mine. I truly appreciate your time.
Thank you, Yasuda.
Sato, you really are just as remarkable as Nagisa described. Wait, Nagisa said that about me?
Hey, chill. Don't go saying that out loud.
Haha, Sato, you might not believe it, but Nagisa's kinda into you, you know? If you keep sitting around, you're gonna miss your shot.
Ugh, Yasuda, enough already.
Thanks for watching until the end.
Don't forget to subscribe.
To me, having a solid income is the top priority when choosing who to marry. Honestly, I'd want someone who makes at least $10,000 every month.
Oof, I guess my $1,800 a month isn't really what you're looking for, huh?
It's great to have you as our CEO, Mr. Sato. We're all really looking forward to working together.
Wait, are you serious?
I'm Keiichi Sato. My buddy, Akira Saita, got me to join this mixer party today.
This is Ayami Shindo and Rieko Todoroki, and they're both office workers. I connected with Ayami through an app, and we figured, why not organize a mixer party?
Oh, cool. Nice to meet you both.
Same here. OMG, you guys are super good looking. We both work for a staffing agency, but to be honest, it's pretty hard to connect with guys outside of work. Exactly. Dating someone at the office might seem thrilling, but then you remember you have to be careful about everything you do.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Me too. I'm not really into the idea of dating people I work with.
The energy at the mixer was easygoing, and before long, our conversation shifted to what we desire in a romantic relationship.
To me, having a solid income is the top priority when choosing who to marry. Honestly, I'd want someone who makes at least $10,000 every month.
So, you're not concerned about things like having common beliefs or how compatible you'd be while living with your husband?
Those things matter too, but financial stability is kind of non-negotiable, right?
So it's really about having that financial security and a solid income, huh?
Oof, I guess my $1,800 a month isn't really what you're looking for.
Same here. There's no chance I'm pulling in $10,000 each month.
Seriously? You only earn $1,800 a month? Yikes! That's pretty low.
Come on, a man's worth isn't only about his paycheck, right? It's really about creating a life together, not just about how much money he's pulling in right now.
But let's be real, $1,800 a month isn't a whole lot to get by on. Unless you're guaranteed to move up and earn more, surviving on that for a long time could be pretty tough.
I see.
Makes sense, I guess.
Look, I'm still pretty new in my career, and my pay is bound to increase. Plus, you can't really measure someone's value just by how much they earn.
Well, I guess you have a point there.
In the end, things got super uncomfortable, and the mixer just kind of died down without anyone heading to the second round. The next day, over at Tokimeki Staffing Agency's office,
With the recent change in management, we now have a new CEO. I've heard he'll be making his way around the office soon. But first, I was thinking a few of us could drop by his office to introduce ourselves. Whoa, a change in leadership? I'm wondering what the new CEO is like.
Could they be super charismatic or something? I just hope it doesn't interfere with how the company runs.
I've been told he led the Days branch and is great at turning things around. Apparently he's a quick thinker and a skilled leader. Yujiro, Ayami, and Rieko, can I rely on you three to help me welcome our new CEO on behalf of our department?
Sure. Got it.
Sure thing. Excuse us. I'm Koji from the sales department. It's great to have you as our CEO, Mr. Sato. We're all really looking forward to working together. It's an honor, sir.
Wait, are you serious? Hold on. Isn't that the guy we saw at the mixer yesterday?
Nice to meet you all. I'm Keiichi Sato. Thanks for coming all the way here.
It just can't be. No way. You're Keiji from last night's mixer, aren't you? What on earth are you doing here?
Ayami? Since we're in front of the CEO, let's try to stay on our best behavior.
Oh, no worries at all. Actually, I know Ayami and Rieko. I didn't bring up that I was going to be the new CEO for your job back then, so I can see why that surprised you both.
No way! You're actually our new CEO?
Yep, it's true. Mr. Sato led the Days branch and did an incredible job, which is why he's now the CEO of our whole company back at the head office. I've been on his team since he was at Days branch, and believe me, he's the real deal.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. So, does that mean the monthly salary you brought up yesterday was totally made up?
I thought that if I shared my actual salary, you wouldn't really see me for who I am. I can't really build a good connection with someone who's just chasing after the Mrs. CEO status, you know what I mean?
Mr. Sato really values real connections, even when it comes to his personal life.
Oh, I see. Oh, wow, talk about a major plot twist. It's hard to believe that Keiji is actually our new CEO. Yeah, wild, right?
Hold on a sec. Were you guys chatting about the mixer party from yesterday?
No way! Maybe I should stick to dating people in the same industry after all. Yeah, totally. They'd understand the job stress, plus they'd have a stable income.
Oh, really now? Well, how about grabbing drinks with me then?
Yeah, sure. Let's go. I've actually been meaning to chat with you, Yujiro.
And so, Ayami and Rieko went out for drinks with Yujiro, but the next day. Hello there, Koji.
Excuse us.
Oh, hello there, Mr. Sato. What brings you here?
Well, I've been giving it some thought, and I'm hoping to inspire a fresh way of thinking, especially within the sales department and the trainers for our temp staff.
Based on internal feedback and evaluations from HR, we'd like to address a few things with the sales department. Is that okay?
Yes, of course. I only just became the head of the sales department right before you got here, so I haven't had a moment to focus on shifting mindsets within our team.
Great, then we'll get right to it. Ayami, it seems like you're having a hard time when it comes to interviewing our temp workers and really hearing them out.
Huh? I don't think that's true.
Well, HR's feedback shows that many temp workers felt uncomfortable where they were working. You should think about having more in-depth interviews to help place them in the right environments.
But if I dedicate even more time to those interviews with our temp workers, I won't have time for anything else. We have a lot of temp workers registered at our agency, and I'm already having a hard time managing my schedule. Where am I supposed to find this extra time?
I get that it's a bit much to interview every temp worker we bring in each time, but making sure those interviews are on point is essential. If you collect solid details about each temp from the start, it'll make things easier for you later.
Fine. I'll give it a shot, I guess.
And Rieko, it seems like your staffing plans and reports often have a few errors. If you put together more thorough plans and reports, it'll definitely make temp staffing easier down the line.
Really? No one has ever brought that up. Not even my old bosses.
Actually, some of the other employees told me that a few of your documents are missing key details.
Seriously? I thought I was doing pretty good with what I do.
If other employees are bringing it up, it's a sign that something isn't right. Putting together thorough reports and collecting practical feedback can help you identify areas for improvement in your staffing operations. So make sure you're on top of your paperwork as well as the tasks you're handling.
Got it.
And finally, Yujiro.
Wait, me too?
There aren't any big problems with your performance, but some of the female staff have mentioned that you're a bit too cozy with them.
Wait, what?
It's great to get along with your coworkers, but be careful not to let it impact the work environment.
Yes, sir.
So I guess that's everything I wanted to share with you all.
Yeah, I think we've covered everything. I really hope everyone uses this feedback to make an effort to enhance their performance at work.
Thank you, Mr. Sato. We'll definitely work on creating proper instructions for interviewing temp workers and handling documents using your feedback as a guide.
That sounds great. Alright, well, I'll let you handle it from here.
With Koji here, we don't really have a choice but to go with it. I really liked how easygoing things used to be. Ugh, this place is gonna feel so serious now.
Honestly, they should just let us do our thing without micromanaging us.
A few weeks later.
Hey, Saki, your report was really easy to follow and nicely laid out this time. It's clear you've been working hard and putting in a lot of effort.
Really? Thank you so much.
And Yujiro, I'm really impressed with how you've been concentrating on your work since you got that feedback. Your communication skills are making it easier to get along with our temp workers. Very nice work. Thanks a lot, sir. Keep up the good work, both of you.
Yes, sir.
With Koji at the helm, the sales department's atmosphere has definitely improved, but... Yes, hello.
Hey, Keiichi, what's happening? With the temp staff for our new shopping center. We're 5 people short. There have been a bunch of unexpected absences from your temp workers.
Whoa, seriously? Oh man, I'm really sorry about this. I'll check with our team and get back to you right away. So we have a bit of an issue. Our client just called about the temp staffing problem. Who was overseeing this case?
That would be me.
I confirm that there were some temp staff who didn't show up. We truly apologize for what happened this time.
I've already arranged for some extra temp workers to head over to our client, so we've got things under control for the time being.
We were meant to send 10 temp workers to our client. How did we end up with so many absences?
Honestly, I thought the conditions our client had wouldn't be such a poor fit for our temp workers. I figured the temps we sent would manage it without any issues.
Was that based on in-depth interviews you had with our temp workers?
Well, I sort of depended on the staffing reports that Rieko put together.
So you never got around to interviewing the temp workers themselves?
No, not really.
May I see that staffing report, Rieko?
Sure, here it is.
Didn't I tell you to be more detailed in these staffing reports? This one is really lacking in clarity, making it hard to understand how our temp workers are performing.
If the staffing report had been put together well, and the details communicated properly, we wouldn't have ended up in this tough situation.
You're right.
This is just what I was worried about when I talked about areas for you two, Ayami and Rieko, to improve the other day. Careless work can lead to small issues that eventually become major mistakes like this. Koji has really helped the department get back on its feet, but everyone needs to step up their individual efforts too.
Yes, sir. I'm really sorry, sir.
Hey, weren't you both getting personal guidance from Mr. Sato? Honestly, Saki and I have been putting in the effort to improve, but it's clear there's a difference in how we see things compared to you two.
A little while later.
So, it looks like Ayami and Rieko ended up quitting the company after all, huh?
Yeah, it seems like they felt our approach didn't really click with them. They had their own pride to think about, which made it all pretty challenging. Hello, this is Keiichi. Wait, the CEO of Doyomeki Corporation wants to speak with me? Sure thing, can you put me through? Hello, it's Keiichi from Tokimeki Staffing Agency.
We definitely made a smart move changing jobs, right, Rieko? For sure, working at Doyomeki Corporation, an event management company, is a bit of a shift from our experience at Tokimeki Staffing Agency. But honestly, it's way less stressful here. Right? I bet even if we'd stayed at Tokimeki Staffing Agency, we wouldn't have been able to work the way we wanted.
Ayami and Rieko, do you have a minute?
Yeah. What is it? Sure, no problem.
So I reached out to your old job earlier to learn more about your work experience.
What? Why would you do that?
Since it's a bit rare to bring on mid-career folks like you two right now, I just wanted to check if there were any issues. They pointed out a couple of things. Ayami, it seems you had some trouble with building connections and interviewing the temp workers properly. And Rieko, you seem to have a hard time with making detailed reports and preparing your documents. No worries. I'll keep track of those areas you both needed to work on and help you out moving forward. Let's tackle these challenges together, alright?
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
And a few weeks later.
Our bosses are super controlling around here. Are they actually gonna try to fix my issues here too? Can't I just have the freedom to do my own thing?
Hey there, Ayami and Rieko. Long time no see.
Mr. Sato? What are you doing here?
We're offering staffing support for the event your company is putting together. You both are managing it, right? We look forward to working together.
Yeah, same here.
But then, on the day of the event, why are we short on temp workers at our event? What's happening?
Honestly, I believed that this amount of temp workers would be enough for the event today.
Did you take a moment to think about the full event timeline before getting Tokimeki Staffing Agency to manage the staffing?
Well, that was the idea. And I've got the event proposal right here as well.
Isn't Rieko the one who made that proposal? And you really think this careless proposal will make the event a success?
I'm so sorry, Mr. Toto.
How about we tap into our company's resources and see if we can bring in additional temp workers to the event? Noah, can I count on you for that?
Gotcha. I'll contact our company right away.
I really appreciate it. That's super helpful. I'll pop over to the booths that are a bit understaffed and walk them through what they need to do. At the end of the day, Noah, Mr. Toto, and I had to jump in and handle the mess. Once the event wrapped up, if it wasn't for Keiichi and Noah getting involved, the event would have been total chaos. I think I already went over the key things to keep in mind and the issues you both have that Mr. Sato told me about, right?
Yes, we were aware of that.
I've been watching how you both work at this event. It seems like things are pretty much the same as when you were at our company.
When you get feedback on how you're performing, it's a real chance to grow, you know. But you two...
If you two can't make changes after being pointed out your struggles, I'm not sure you'll grow in your careers. You need to take more control over your work and take more responsibility for what you do.
We're really sorry.
After that, Ayami and Rieko found the awkwardness at Doyomeki Corporation too much to bear, so they decided to quit. Rumor has it that even after finding new jobs, they're having a tough time fitting in anywhere.
I was supposed to be better than this. Why is this happening to me?
And as for me,
Ever since you stepped into the CEO role, Keiichi, our company has been doing way better.
our devoted staff deserves all the credit, but I'm most thankful for you being right here with me. Will you keep supporting me?
Of course. Always.
Thanks for watching until the end.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
You really think you are capable of making my daughter happy?
I heard everything. You actually built a successful company. That's incredible. Listen, what do you say we give us another shot? Daddy's totally on board now.
Huh? I'm already married.
Wait! Just hear me out.
My name's Keiichi Sato. I used to be a janitor. Today was supposed to be a simple meet the parents situation with my fiance's family, but...
Let me be crystal clear here. You really think you are capable of making my daughter happy? Just so we're clear, don't expect a penny from me.
I would never. That's not why I'm here at all.
You do realize who I am, right? I'm the plant manager at Doki Doki Factory, the one that manufactures most of the cars for Tokimeki Motors. You do know that, right?
Yeah, of course I know that.
Dad, please. Couldn't you help us out just a little bit?
Absolutely not. Now listen here, Natsuki.
You know what? This is actually perfect.
Excuse me?
Watching you two, this whole dynamic, I can't see a future with you anymore. Natsuki, we're done. I'm out.
What? Hold up. Where is this coming from?
Every single time you take his side. Not once have you stood up for me or for us. I've had it. We're through. Just you wait. I'll build something so incredible you'll both be eating your words. And just like that, I walked out of Natsuki's life. 5 years later. 5 minutes early. Perfect. A call? Who could it be?
Keiichi! Oh my god, I heard everything! You actually built a successful company! That's incredible! Listen, what do you say we give us another shot? Daddy's totally on board now.
Huh? What are you even talking about? I'm already married. Anyway, I've got a meeting with a client. Gotta go.
Wait! Just hear me out!
Oh?
Hey! Do you have any idea how long I waited for you to make it big? And just so you know, I'm a manager at Doki Doki Factory now. Plus, I'm a plant manager's daughter. Obviously, I've got plenty of guys lining up for me. Did she just say manager? How interesting. So this call is from someone at Doki Doki Factory.
Oh, sorry. I'll hang up right now.
Wait, that voice. No way. Mind if I take this one, Keiichi? Hello there. As you probably guessed, I'm Noah Suzuki, Operations Director at Tokimeki Motors. Just Noah is fine. Actually, there's something I'd like to discuss regarding your factory. Sorry for the short notice, but I'll be stopping by in 2 hours. Can you make time for me? Yes, of course.
About my daughter's call earlier, I apologize for any trouble.
Yeah, that was something else.
Well, you see, she and Keiichi used to be involved. And apparently, those old feelings resurfaced.
Must be nice, thinking you can just barge back into someone's life whenever it suits you.
What?
For the record, Keiichi told me everything about how you treated him back then. Every single detail.
What the?
Just what exactly are you to Keiichi? I didn't come here to talk about personal matters. Let's stick to why I'm really here. Tokimeki Motors has officially signed a contract with Days Core, Keiichi's company.
Contract? Oh, you mean you're asking them to handle the cleaning for the entrance and stuff of your company?
No, it's a full-scale cleaning contract for every single factory and office in our network.
Full-scale cleaning?
Dad, I've actually heard some rumors about Days Core. They don't just clean places, they go all out. Deep cleaning huge factories from top to bottom, and creating work environments that make it easier for employees to do their jobs.
Never heard of anything like that.
Word is, every single company they work with sees major revenue increases. It's crazy.
Please, a 5-year-old company having that kind of impact? That's fairy tale stuff.
With all due respect, Mr. Matsunaga, maybe take a good hard look in the mirror before you start throwing stones.
What's that supposed to mean?
Your factory used to be the gold standard. Efficient, precise, impeccable quality control. But lately, late deliveries, cleanliness issues, yours slipping.
We've had staffing issues, frequent staff turnover, and a decreasing quality of workers.
Excuses won't change anything. You've revised your training manual, 5 times now? Has it helped?
No.
Then maybe it's time to look beyond staffing issues. That's why I decided to bring in Days Core. To be honest, your factory is far from clean. Improving the work environment might be exactly what you need.
All right. If you're that convinced, I'll go along with it.
Glad we could come to an understanding.
But let me be clear. Their reputation is just talk until proven otherwise. Any damage or loss of our factory's parts, and you'll need to take another look at this contract.
Noted. Oh, and let's just forget about the past, okay? Oh? Did I say something wrong?
Some cleaning company isn't gonna change anything, but if agreeing shuts her up, whatever. Let her try. 1 month later. Well, looks like everyone's putting in the work. Hi there.
Hey, got a minute?
Kind of in the middle of something here.
Oh, whatever. Look, your cleaning crew is everywhere and it's totally disrupting our workflow.
That's just how it has to be. I'll tell them to stay out of the way as much as possible, but there's only so much we can do.
Seriously? Keep this up and I'm taking it straight to Noah.
You know what? Maybe we should. We've put up with this circus long enough. How the hell are we supposed to run a factory like this?
Be my guest.
Someone want to explain what the hell is going on here?
We're the ones getting jerked around here.
The contract specifically stated cleaning takes priority. You were supposed to adjust your workflow to minimize interference.
Yeah, but there's gotta be some limits.
We've been meticulous about staying out of your team's way. We even ensured the machinery could keep running during our work. During working hours, we modified our cleaning schedule to minimize disruption. Anything that couldn't be done then, we handled after hours.
Days Core has bent over backwards to accommodate you. We reviewed the security footage. There was zero excessive interference with operations.
Well, maybe I jumped the gun a bit.
But that's not even the real issue here.
What's that supposed to mean?
Keiichi's report laid out exactly why your factory's gone downhill. Hold up, you figured all that out in just a month? Care to walk them through it?
Sure. While cleaning, we discovered some serious issues. The factory floor was filthy and dangerously slippery in places. When we investigated further, there were significant lubricant spills throughout the facility, clearly from your manufacturing process.
Oh, please. That's just the staff being sloppy. I'll crack down on them. This goes way beyond sloppiness. The amount of wasted lubricant alone is costing you a fortune. If you managed it properly, you'd see massive savings. Your workers aren't preventing spills. They're just doing quick cleanups after the fact and moving on. And it's not just lubricants. Your oil waste management is just as bad. The inefficiencies are staggering.
There's more. The buildup of dust and debris on your production equipment is alarming, especially the robotics. They're one malfunction away from total failure.
An equipment failure isn't just about money. It's a serious safety risk for your employees. This isn't optional.
I guess since your company deals with machinery inspections a lot, everyone has probably been pretty easygoing and relaxed about things.
Point taken. We need to review our entire operation.
It's systemic. Supplies, food, break room items, everything's being mismanaged. I'm not saying you need to penny pinch, but this level of waste is ridiculous.
Damn. So this is what they meant by, they don't just clean places. All right. I get it. We've got a lot of room for improvement, that's for sure.
Glad we're finally on the same page.
But watching Keiichi's approach, I can't help wondering if there's some personal bias at play. Given our history, maybe he's being extra critical.
That's absurd. He's a professional. Personal feelings don't enter into it. Come on, Noah. We're all human. Past relationships affect things, whether we want them to or not. That's why we've got a solution. We want to switch our contract to Zuki Core. Would that work?
We'd prefer working with a company that doesn't have personal history with us, just to ensure complete objectivity.
Unbelievable. You're the ones who can't let go of the past.
Ugh.
It's fine by me.
Keiichi?
Though, Zuki Corp, huh? Well, never mind. Actually, Noah, there's something I need to show you.
Huh?
In the end, Doki Doki Factory switched to Zuki Corp for their cleaning services. 1 month later.
Looking forward to working together.
The pleasure's all ours. I understand you were previously with Days Corp.
Yeah, but let's just say it wasn't a good fit.
I see. Every cleaning service has their own methodology. Different tools, products, techniques. What works for one facility might not work for another. Please don't hesitate to voice any concerns about our approach.
That's exactly what we like to hear.
See? Now this is professional. None of that attitude we got from Keiichi. Did either of you actually read through the contract? Of course we did. Well, here's hoping everything goes smoothly.
Excuse me, we're kind of in the middle of something here.
Oh, my sincerest apologies. We'll come back once you're finished. We'll focus on another section for now. See that? Now that's what I call consideration for our workflow. This is exactly what we needed.
This is literally perfect. Everything I've been asking for.
2 weeks later.
Sir, we have a situation.
What's wrong?
Our tools keep vanishing, one after another.
Vanishing? What do you mean vanishing?
It's not just basic tools like screwdrivers and wrenches. Even our high-end specialized equipment is gone.
What the? Mr. Harimoto, we need to talk.
Yes? How can I help?
I'm hearing you've been throwing away our equipment. What's going on here?
Any items that failed to meet our hygiene standards were disposed of as per protocol.
Hold up. My entire makeup kit's gone too. How could you?
It's all clearly specified in the contract.
Wait. This clause here, items deemed unsanitary subject to disposal.
Precisely.
This is why I suggested actually reading the contract. We never thought they'd take it this far.
Man, what else did they throw out?
Actually, some machine components too. Oh no! And there goes that machine.
Keiichi warned me about Suki Kore's unique interpretation of professionalism. But this is something else.
We take that as a compliment. We can't keep hemorrhaging equipment like this.
So much for fair treatment from Suki Core. Looks like we're going back to Days Core. No way.
Hold that thought.
Perfect timing. I was just about to call you.
I had a feeling something might go sideways here. And what do you know?
We'll find another company. We don't need your help.
Exactly.
Days Core has proven themselves reliable. Why are you both so dead set against them? In the end, you're the ones letting emotions cloud your judgment.
By the way, Noah, any updates on that investigation?
Yes, Suki Core handled it.
Investigation?
From Days Corp's perspective, continuing work here poses certain risks. I'd like to review those findings now, if possible.
The report should be coming through any... here we go. What investigation? What are you talking about? Well, this is unfortunate, Natsuki. What?
During our initial cleaning contract, we discovered some interesting receipts. Evidence of you using company funds for personal expenses, Natsuki.
What?
You did what? How could you?
We had Suki Core go through all your company's shredded documents and paperwork. The evidence is conclusive. No! I filed everything properly. I followed the procedures. You attempted to file things. I'll give you that. But your documentation was a disaster. You unfiled receipts everywhere.
Including your mother's shopping sprees, apparently. Even if it wasn't intentional, this level of negligence is unacceptable for someone in management.
Since we can't prove intentional fraud, we won't take legal action. But you'll need to make financial restitution. Get ready for it. Yes, ma'am.
Natsuki, how could you? I've never been so disappointed.
I feel awful about this, Noah. But you, Keiichi, how dare you do this to me?
Huh? What did I do?
With that attitude, your wife is definitely gonna get fed up with you.
What do you think about that, Noah?
Oh, personally, I love how honest, hardworking, and dedicated you are. What?
Wait, are you two?
Yep, we're married.
So I never even had a shot.
What the heck was I even doing?
Oh, hold on. I just got another message. What? Seriously?
Let me see. No way.
Should we even?
I mean, Mr. Matsunaga, an affair? Really?
Oh.
Hey.
Well, while going through these shredded documents, they also found some compromising photos of you and your assistant. Quite a collection, actually.
That's impossible. I never took any photos like that.
What the actual hell, Dad?
This has to be some kind of mistake. There's no way.
Hold up, one of the office crew did say she got dumped recently. Don't tell me you were the one.
Natsuki, sweetie, just calm down.
Keep digging, Keiichi. And you know what? We're hiring Days Corps back right now.
Just to be clear, we're a cleaning company, not private investigators.
Come on, Keiichi, please. Damn! You should have fought for us back then.
The truth came out hard and fast. Mr. Matsunaga's affair was confirmed, leading his wife to file for divorce. Between the scandal and his mismanagement of the factory, both Tokimeki Corp and Doki Doki Factory had seen enough. He was stripped of his position as factory manager. These days, he works a back-breaking job just to keep up with alimony payments. As for Natsuki, the financial penalties hit her like a truck. When her husband learned about everything, he filed for divorce and won full custody of their child. With no respect left at work and no family to lean on, she continues to work at the factory, struggling in isolation. Meanwhile, now that Mr. Matsunaga's gone, the factory's cleanliness standards have finally improved. Things are looking great.
Revenue's climbing, growth is strong, everything is back on track. Keep changing lives through your cleaning work, honey.
Count on it, this is just the beginning. Thanks for watching to the end.
Please subscribe to our channel.
Could you tell me more about it?
Huh? I'm worried about how you'll do at the new company.
I've heard the pay isn't great. Will you be okay?
I'm Keiichi Sato, a temp worker at Tokimeki Factory, where we make specialty materials for smartphones and solar panels. So I think using this tool will help us work more efficiently. I've been making all kinds of suggestions to improve work efficiency like this. This is Mr. Todo, the manager in charge of the entire Tokimeki Factory. He's my boss. Things are working fine as they are. Adding new tools would cost money, you know. But it will cut unnecessary expenses. So if you see it as an investment, a little cost is worth it.
Hello.
Miss Yumili! Yumili from Day's Company. It's been a while.
It's been a while, you two. Thanks for always showing me around the factory.
What brings you here today so unexpectedly?
I've been visiting factories in Japan, so I decided to stop by here too.
If you'd let us know, we could have prepared accordingly.
I wanted to see how things usually are, so no problem. More importantly, Keiichi, I'm interested in the tool you were just talking about. Could you tell me more about it?
Huh?
Sato, it seems Yumili had something to talk to you about.
Oh yes, she asked if I'd consider interviewing with Day's Company.
I've always thought highly of you, Sato. I thought you chose to work as a temp deliberately. But if you're considering full-time, I'd love for you to work with us.
With all due respect, President Fujishima, Sato has a habit of changing the factory rules and procedures.
Well, that's to review outdated rules and improve efficiency. The tool I suggested recently was only used by me and a few others, but if you look at the production numbers for that line, you'll clearly see how effective the tool is.
Like I said before, we're not considering implementing that tool company-wide due to cost. Learning how to use it would take time, which I think is inefficient in itself. And Sato, I feel like you lack a bit in communication.
I see. I guess I wasn't clear enough. I've been looking for a place where I can make the most of my ideas. So, I'll take this as an opportunity and quit the company.
So today's your last day, Sato. I'm worried about how you'll do at your new company.
I heard the pay isn't great. Are you going to be okay?
Thank you for your concern. Tokimeki Factory will still do business with Day's Company, so I look forward to working together again. And so, I left Tokimeki Factory and decided to move to Day's Company. A few days later. President Brown, I'm excited to be working with you starting today.
Oh, no need to be so formal. Just call me Yumili. First, let's talk about the future of Day's Company. We've decided to establish a Japanese branch and build our own factory here. We'll introduce our specialized AI and tools to aim for efficient, high-quality production.
So that's why you valued my tools.
I want to entrust the Japanese factory to someone with a challenge-driven and ambitious spirit. Keiichi, you're perfect for the job.
Running a factory?
You'd start as a candidate for factory manager, though. I'd like you to join the factory setup project.
That sounds incredibly rewarding. In that case, I already have an idea.
Keiichi, you're such an ideas person. It's a shame that talent went unused.
At my previous factory, I was just a temp. Plus, Mr. Toto has been there so long, he's resistant to changing old methods.
Mr. Toto needs to adopt a more flexible mindset.
In Japan, there are so many unspoken rules. Even when they find something odd, most people won't challenge the rules to change things.
The factory day's builds won't be about old or new. We'll use the best methods suited for the field.
Yes.
Tokimeki Factory will become our rival from now on. The factories we worked with might not think highly of us at first.
That's true.
But if we focus on quality and efficiency, the results will follow. It's a big challenge, so we'll need your ideas, Keiichi. I'm counting on you.
3 months later.
Recently, production across the factory has dropped and sales are plummeting.
Huh? Seriously?
You didn't notice anything?
No, not at all. I'll look into the cause.
Production started declining about 3 months ago.
So that would mean it started after Keiichi left.
Maybe the tool Keiichi designed was actually amazing.
This has never happened before, so that can't be the reason. Huh? A call from the management department. I'm busy. Can't this wait? What? There's a defect in the products. Understood. I'll report this to President Fujishima. So we figured out that the drop in production and the defects, both were previously being managed successfully by Keiichi.
You said before that Keiichi didn't fit in at our company, Toto. Turns out he wasn't just a fit, he was an essential asset. Implement the workflow improvement tool Keiichi left us immediately.
But won't that cause unnecessary costs?
Sales are this bad. We have no choice if we want to get back to where we were.
That tool was made by Keiichi, and there's a manual, but
Didn't you get an explanation?
at the time, I didn't think it was necessary.
I trusted you to manage the site, Toto. I want Keiichi back at our company.
What?
Is there a problem?
No, I'll ask Keiichi to come back while discussing the tool. So, we'd really like to have you back at our company, Keiichi.
So you're still not using that tool, huh? Didn't I tell you that maintaining the status quo leads to decline?
Mr. Toto, I understand the situation, but Keiichi is already a valued member of our team, so the answer is no. He's not coming back.
Even now, if you implement the tool, you'll boost production output. The tool also handles quality control, so you won't have defects like this again.
That tool's too hard to use.
That's why I gave you the manual. Did you read it?
Yeah, sort of. Oh, you signed on for 1.5 million yen, right? That's a tough salary to live on. We can pay you 4 times that. You'd have a much more stable life if you came back to us.
Mr. Toto, what are you saying? I would never treat Keiichi like that.
Huh?
The 1.5 million was the amount we paid to buy Keiichi's tool. Plus, we're an American company. We invest in things that are effective and show results. We also give Keiichi incentives for his genius ideas. His monthly income easily surpasses 1.5 million yen.
Keiichi's salary surpassed mine? I see. But is it really okay to pay so much to an employee who hasn't even shown results yet? Well, as long as Keiichi's doing well, I guess I can feel relieved as his former boss. Well then, I'm off.
Feeling relieved, huh? That's good to hear.
That's what you'd call a Japanese-style backhanded compliment.
I hear there's some feedback from the factory floor today. May I speak? Mr. Toto, the new quality checks you implemented have way too many steps.
I think every step is important though.
But with this, our entire workday gets consumed by just doing the checks. Honestly, it's just way too inefficient. This needs to be revised immediately. Toto, at this rate, this factory is going under.
But quality is our top priority.
Meeting deadlines is just as important for a company. In fact, we've already lost contracts with several companies. You only get credit for quality when you meet your delivery schedules first.
And we could extend production hours or maybe hire more workers.
Do you really think such outdated methods will solve anything? For now, it's time for Miss Yumili and her team to arrive. You should join the meeting as well.
Yes.
Hi there, Mr. Fujishima, Mr. Toto.
It's been a while.
I'd already discussed this with Mr. Fujishima, but the Days factory is officially complete.
Congratulations.
No, thank you for everything up until now. So, starting this term, we'll be ending our partnership.
What did you just say?
Days will be handling everything with our in-house products from now on, to take full responsibility for all our products.
So you're just saying goodbye because you don't need us anymore? Is that even okay?
But you know, Mr. Toto, even if we hadn't built our own factory, continuing this partnership as it is...
I've been in product manufacturing, so I understand. I've noticed the quality of products from Tokimeki Factory has been declining. Deliveries are often delayed too. Is there a reason?
Actually, the entire factory isn't doing too well right now. In our earlier internal meeting, we realized just how much Keiichi contributed to the factory. Keiichi was truly an essential part of our company. Miss Yumili, I know it's a big ask, but could we please continue our partnership just a bit longer?
Mr. Fujishima, you're a good man, and I like to help, but as a company, it's just not feasible.
I thought as much.
Still, losing Tokimeki Factory as it is would be a huge loss. It's a company that has supported Japanese manufacturing with its exceptional skills, and many of the machines are still perfectly usable.
There are also employees with exceptional technical skills.
Exactly. That's why. How about Japan branch of Days Company takes over?
What?
Absorbed by Days Company?
The Japan branch of Days is already getting special material production requests from all over the world, including the US. If we can use this factory, we can proceed with contracts from companies waiting for deals. There are plenty of benefits for us too. However, there are conditions.
Conditions?
We'll keep all current employees on board, but we can't continue with the current state of declining quality and delayed deliveries. Keiichi will manage the factory. That means, Mr. Fujishima, Mr. Toto won't hold his current position anymore.
President Fujishima, I'm against this. This is a historic Japanese factory. Shouldn't we value it as a national asset? You're the type to build your own factory and end contracts. Isn't that a bit arrogant?
Toto, that's the president of a business partner who has helped us a lot. Don't be rude.
But President Fujishima, are you okay with this? You won't be president anymore.
Their working conditions won't change. And if we secure big contracts, we'll consider revising salaries.
Many of my ideas have already turned into incentives for me. Things like significant cost cutting, increased efficiency, or landing large contracts result in incentive.
The employees at this factory already have great technical and planning skills. Recognizing that will motivate them and bring new energy to the workplace.
I see. Those are good conditions. To be honest, the business has already been struggling, and I've been thinking about how to protect the employees. Working with Days Company will make this a better business. Miss Brown, I'll leave it in your hands.
But President Fujishima!
Mr. Fujishima, I'm honored that we're able to preserve this amazing factory. We'll work out the details later, but I promise we'll take care of the employees and the factory. And Mr. Toto.
Huh?
He'll be working under Keiichi. Are you okay with that?
Well...
You're too tied up in hierarchy, outdated ways of thinking, and unnecessary rules. It's up to us, living in the present, to update these things for the future generations and the world.
Yes.
It's not that old ways are bad, but if you're going to work at Days, you'll need to be open enough to recognize and embrace what's good.
Ugh.
After Days acquired Tokimeki Factory, unnecessary rules were removed and the focus on creating a better work environment brought back its energy. Todo, having been demoted from his manager position, left to work at another company as an employee.
How do I operate this thing?
Seriously, you don't even know how to do that?
I'm sorry.
You talked such a big game in the interview. You're not living up to what was on your resume.
I lost my wife, my manager position. It's one disaster after another.
Todo's struggling in his new job, unrespected by his boss and colleagues, working only to pay alimony.
Seems like Mr. Toto's getting scolded all the time at work.
And he's having a hard time after his divorce, too. As for me,
I'm so glad we were able to acquire Tokimeki Factory. It's helped Days go public and grow even more.
and the factory we set up is doing really well, too.
Now, all that's left is capturing your heart, Keiichi.
Huh?
Just one of my little ambitions.
Thanks for sticking around until the end.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.